What's good, everyone? I had to make this quick yet very important video. So, it's about the aftermath. After what is supposed to happen during the end of February, the crash of the markets. So, if I end up being right, and the cycle just repeats, the eternal cycle of market crashes for a really bad reason like COVID, but when the market recovers, or let's take a better example, market crashes for a very bad reason like 2008 crisis. When the crash happens, I know how to find the bottom and buy it, yes, but you have to be careful on something, because the 5 best stocks from before the crash will not be the 5 best stocks after the crash. Look, can you tell me what were the best stocks before 2008? No, you can't. From the top of my head, I think it was healthcare and some real estate stuff and some banks. At some point, it was Walmart, I think, but right now, Walmart is worth only 200 billion. 200 billion. That's nothing. The Nvidia is worth like easily like 10 times of that. I don't know, even more actually, even more. So you gotta be careful to not buy the Walmart at the dip, because when the market recovers, you will not make the most amount of money. You need to buy the new super stock. What's a super stock and what's an example of super stock during the dip bottom? Well, we do have the best one of all of them. It's a phone. Everyone has it. If you don't have it, you're a geek, or you're weird, or broke, or homeless. Apple. Yes, Apple emerged around here in the bottom. And after that, oh my god, man. Yes, I know the stock existed before, but it really popped off here, as you can see. It really popped off in 2009-8. Look, the crash here. They took a little drawdown, 50% like the rest of the market. However, after that, oh my days, they end up showing way more than that. Where is it? 10,000%. 10,000%. And there's more. I think there's also Google did the same. There was other stocks such as that. Or we can give you a more recent example during 2020 crash. Tesla after 2020 went on a rampage, man. Yeah. 1700 or 2000 we can say, but 2000 in 5 years, as opposed to Apple, which is like 15 or 18 years. Nvidia popped off in 2022 after the crash of 2022, and it gave also close to 2000, 15,000. So with that being said, now at the next crash, if it happens, if I'm right, do not try to buy the old legacy stocks. Buy some of the Nasdaq. Yes, I will explain why. You have to buy some of the Nasdaq because it's an market cap based ETF. So if a stock is performing badly, it loses weight in the index and get replaced by a better stock, right? So either way, it's the safest option to buy Nasdaq. Let's go back to the example of Walmart when it kinda died off and got replaced by Apple. If you bought the Nasdaq, the transition is pretty much automatic. Yes, you didn't have as much profit as if you bought Apple, but you still had 2500, right? Compared to Walmart. Well, you had just 900. Yeah, Walmart kinda performed alright. It's not that bad compared to some other stocks that died off. They died off so much that you don't even hear about them. You don't even think about them. But they were here. I think it was healthcare stocks, some insurance, health companies, some real estate, some stuff. If you bought the dip, which was super hard to do, but bought the wrong things, man, it's tough. It's tough. Okay, so now we know. During the next dip, do not buy Apple. Do not buy Microsoft. I can't stress this enough. Yeah, Bill Gates has a lot of power. His company, like, it's just a mega monopoly. Microsoft is basically free, which is illegal, like, because there's no competition able to grow because it's free. And long story short, he's just abusing his power and using, like, his stock is going up because of his power, not because of the product. Next, Google. Perhaps don't buy it. Don't do what you want. Personally, I wouldn't. It's the same old recycled stuff, and it could work, but it's gonna underperform, just like Walmart. It gave 900%, but the rest gave 10,000. Apple, definitely don't buy it. Definitely not. Definitely not. And I'm saying that as a shareholder, because I bought the dip here, and I'm sitting on that much profit, which is great. Amazon, I won't buy it. I like Amazon, but there's enough of it in my Nasdaq. What else? Nvidia, I don't know, because AI is here to stay. It will depend, but yeah, more likely I'll buy something else. And right now they're not even in the stocks that you should buy during the dip. They exist, but they're not even famous. And let me pull up the criteria that you need to find in those. Actually, no, it's private. No, I'm not gonna give it out. No, bro. It's not gonna. You thought you're gonna have anything on a silver platter like this? Personally, I have it. It's in my notes in my phone. I'm gonna make a backup in case I lose it. That would be detrimental. And I can say there's 5. There's 5 of them. Can I give a few? Because it would be fair if we all start in the same level, but I don't know. Okay, let me check my phone real quick to see. Wait, I gotta hide. Let me hide, bro. Hide. Yo. Okay, let me stay here. I'll be back. Okay, there's one. I'm gonna give the number 3. You will be seen as a caveman or a monkey or a weird guy if you do not have it. Example, Apple and Netflix. What does that mean? You will be seen as a weird guy, a monkey, a caveman if you don't have it. Okay, so basically during the prime time of Netflix, the realest prime, it was around that era, 2017 to 2019, 20. That was all the best show came, but all the best stuff. Let's say you are in school, doesn't matter, like high school, the thing before high school, college, whatever. Everyone has Netflix, or if you don't have one, you use connections to share an account. But let's say you don't have it. You really don't have it. You see at school every day people talking about Breaking Bad, other stuff, other great shows, Prison Break, La Casa de Papel. That was most famous in Europe. I don't know, but about America, but yeah, whatever show you can think of, you don't have it. You can't. You just don't have it. You don't have streaming services, nothing. So everyone all day is talking about it, those shows, and you just out of the conversation because you don't know, you don't have it. So you're seen as a monkey, a caveman. Other example, Apple during their prime, like the prime of it, which lasted a very long time. Nowadays you can get away with not having with having an Android, and people don't see you as much as a weirdo. But during that time, boy, 2014, 15, until, and it really accelerated here, 2022, until 2024, it died off kind of. You can get away with an Android here, but here, during that time, which lasted like 8 years, if you had the nerves at school to be rocking an Android, boy, you won't have a great childhood. I'm sorry, but before, and I lived through that, and I know it personally because I didn't have an iPhone. I didn't have an iPhone, bro. Literally, the moment I got one was when it died, when it wasn't that great anymore. Like, it was just basic. Like, you need to have one, but it's not a bonus. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so when I was a kid and all, I seen people flexing their iPhones and stuff. I was rocking my Android. People will make fans of you. Literally, they will not say it outright, but if you had an Android and you're a normal guy, they will not hang out with you. Literally, like they like go hang out with the weird kid, the Discord, the Minecraft kids. If you have an Android, basically that was that. And let's say you got a crush or something, you see a girl, she's feeling you, you feeling her. We talk, you say let's exchange like contacts, Snapchat, whatever. You had the nerves to put out a clapped out Android. She was turned off. Literally, she was turned off. And go say in the comment if that was not true. I'm not capping. That was the truth. The whole truth. You could fumble the baddie for having an Android before. And I don't know if it's still the case today. But yeah, long story short, what did I say in the indicator? You will be seen as a caveman, a monkey, or a weird guy if you don't have it. So, and I seen in all of them, it applies. All of them. Google, when the internet got famous, you're a weird guy if you don't have the internet. You're like, oh, I prefer the book. I prefer going to the library. If you imagine saying that in front of the house in school, bro, you're weird. Weird as hell. Next, Nike. You know, imagine rocking. I want Walmart shoes. More Walmart shoes during the prime time of Nikes and Jordan, and rocking like basic $5 shoes, bro. Personally, I didn't go through that, but I seen it. Kids getting picked on and all for not having Nikes, for not having Adidas, whatever. So yeah, it applies to every single one of these stocks, even Meta, Facebook, Prime Instagram. You're like, oh, I'm old school. I rather text. I rather send email. Blah, 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 blah. Weird guy, caveman. Get nose. So this means those stocks are propped up by social pressure, which is the most powerful force ever. That's why Apple is at 4 trillion, Meta is 2, I think, 2 trillion. Where are you? Amazon, all of these stuffs, where you get peer pressured. Even if you don't really like the product, you want to fit in, so you have no choice but to get those products. And it will be the same thing for the new super stocks, the ones that will pop off after the next crash, after the next money printing. It's very important. Can't stress this enough. You never have new super stocks without the money printing. Look, that's where Apple and all came. That's where Tesla, Nvidia, everything came. So we need to have a new one. And also this Repo rates. Okay, let me hide before I get clapped. Repo rates, very important. Look at it, literally it's the same thing. Something wrong? Ah, yes, good. Weekly .com crash. You see, here during that time, here when it's at the top, nothing gets invented, everything is recycled, there's nothing new. Boom, the economy crashes, the repo rates crashes. It is here when you have, and here it lasted for so long, that's why life was amazing. So much super stocks came. Apple, Google, Meta, all of this good stuff came here. And then again, nothing during the top or when it's here. Boom, crashes, new stuff. Now same, nothing. Then we got nothing new. The best video games are old. GTA, Fortnite, all came in, are old. The best phones are old. Apple iPhone is old. We're using Google, it's old. Everything we're using is old. There's nothing new. Apart from ChatGPT, kind of, yes. And you need to see this crash and be low like that to then have the new super stocks, which will fit the criteria of peer pressure from people. Like if you don't have it, you're a monkey, you're a caveman. Now let me read another of these indicators. The stock market peoples are shitting on it, even the pros. Example, Tesla, Charlie Munger. So you know, Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger, most successful investors of all time, they did not believe in Tesla. They were calling it overvalued for so long. But look what happened after. Great stock, great value. And I know also the early days of Apple, the professionals, the people have skin in the game, didn't believe in it until it was too late. So it's always like this. When you see both of these indicators combined together, it's a kind of starting to be a sign. Oh yeah, number 5. I have to say this one. I have to. If you try to not get that product, your life will be harder and you will be a monkey. Again, just like the number 2, but now it's not only you're seeing as a weirdo, also your life quality, your life gets harder if you refuse to use the product. Like if you refuse to use Google, you have less information than the others. Oh, the library, the books. It doesn't work, bro. It doesn't work. You get out competed. And what else? Apple, we can kind of say your life is harder if you have an Android, literally. Don't cap. I had one. It's laggy, it doesn't work. You scan a QR code. Like you're in the classroom, the teacher says, let's scan the QR code to play this game. I'm the only monkey like, oh, teacher, it's not working on my phone. Bro, because you have an Android. What else? Let's say you're a madman. Like you have something against Jeff Bezos. You despise Jeff Bezos. And so you try to never use Amazon. And they're beautiful 24-hour delivery, huge catalog, customer service and all. So you just buy from regional small stores. Then you take big shipping delays, huge prices, bad quality, bad stuff. You suffer. Your quality of life gets decreased from that. See, so that fits the criteria of the super stock. Whereas Microsoft, you refuse to use Microsoft, so that means you have no computer. How do you live with that? How? And the other alternative is Apple. Well, it's also a super stock. Hey, some dorks of you can say, oh, but Linux, you can't do everything on Linux, man. Come on, you can't. Oh, Linux, no, man, you can't. At least not in the early days. Next like this. Oh shit. Next. There's so many of them. Meta, yeah, you refuse to use social media, your life gets harder, because nowadays, if you run a business or if you just want to make friends and meet people, you need social media. If not, your life's gonna get harder. You see? So you're forced to use this product. First of all, by peer pressure, and second of all, because it's really convenient, and it just changes the whole system. Like you have to. You basically now. I mean, like before internet and all, when it was just early, you could still like pay your taxes on paper, do things on paper and all, but like now, but at least where I'm from, if you refuse to use the phone, the employees like at the town hall or DMV and all, they will be, bro, stop being weird, use a freaking phone or whatever. You're pissing us off now. So you have just no choice. Like literally, people will force you now. You gotta do it. And that's it. Can I read another indicator? Yeah, if I'm feeling generous. Wait. Number 2, it's expensive. We don't need to go really through that. It's kind of self-explanatory why it's expensive. And in the category I said all of them. Tesla was expensive at the start, but it was mad cool when it came out. Like when there was not that many Teslas, it was mad cool. I remember. If you don't remember, you just got brainwashed, because I remember it. And Apple, prime example, of course, today got kinda more affordable with inflation and wages going up, but way back iPhones were the same price as today, even more expensive, like $800, $900, 1,000, 12,000. 1,200, and 1,200 from 2014 is not the same as 1,200 from today. It was way harder to get that much money before, but that was the price you had to pay. It is expensive. You have to pay it because it's the brand. If it's not expensive, nobody will respect it, nobody will value it, and nobody will try to peer pressure you into it. Like, who's trying to peer pressure you into buying a cheap Android smartphone or cheap clothes? No one needs it. There's no value in it. Like, it's just a tool. So it's expensive. Number 1 indicator. Girls and cool guys use it. Example again, Apple and Tesla. What does that mean? Cool girls, I mean like hot girls or normal girls, and cool guys, because you gotta make the difference there. Look at that. Look in campus right now. Look around. What are the normal girls using? Lululemon leggings, Stanley cup, iPhone, the shoes, New Balance. They're all the same, like as of today, 2025. And that's an indicator of super stock, like normal or cool girls use it, and cool guys. Also cool guys, like the frat guy, the jock, the gym guy, the cool guy. You know who I'm talking about. He uses it. He has an Android or Apple. The cool guy. Everyone knows what I'm talking about. What is he using? Apple, of course. Apple. He's not gonna ride a clapped out Android. They never do. It's just like that. So when you see that and it's early, like let's say you're in 2014, you see this stuff, Apple, you notice the pattern. Girls use it. They're disgusted by Androids. They use Apple. They want Apple. Cool guys use Apple, and the stock is cheap, $11, whatever. It's a super stock. Just buy it. It has all the criteria, and it's crazy because all the criteria were met way back in here, that era. Let me go through them again. Number 1, it's expensive. Yes, girls and cool guys use it. Yes, you will be seen as a caveman if you don't have it. Yes, stock market people shitting on it. Yes, if you try to not get it, your life will be get harder. Yes, all the criteria are met. So you can just safely buy. You can dump all the money on it, all it, and get all that returned. It's crazy. Yeah. So that was it for the super stock indicators. When the next ones will come, best believe I'll be ready. I'll be here, because I was born at the wrong time. I never got like the right opportunity to buy. Look, here I was a minor, couldn't buy stocks, didn't have a bank account, my parent didn't want to. Here I became 18 here, when there's nothing, no opportunities left. No, I mean, like, just Nasdaq opportunities, yes, but no super stock. So it's been 10 years, more than 10 years, 15 years since the last super stock came. When they come, boy, I'll be ready like never before. And I'm putting money aside just for the super stocks. That will be like apart from my normal investing like Nasdaq and Bitcoin. So yeah, because it's time, man. I'm tired of reading in forums people like, oh, I work this normal job, I'm paid only 50k a year and all, I invested in this stock and now I have millions, blah blah blah. I can never have that because I wasn't born in the right time, but it will come, and I'm ready for it. Who's taking the site, bro? No one. Oh, got you. Poof, poof, poof. I'm ready. So now can we start guessing what it could be? The new super stock. I kinda have a little idea, but it doesn't need to be true. I think it will be something in entertainment, something that replaces Netflix, because Netflix is done now. It's done. They cannot invent new shows that are great, because of inflation it just costs too much. And now they did the bad idea of paying $80 billion. I think they were forced into that sale or something weird happened. It was a big mistake to buy that studio. Now the price has been going down ever since. They can't make new shows because it's too expensive. So naturally, I think the new super stock has to be something like Netflix, but it creates series and movies using AI. Like you write in the prompts, people write in the prompts, literally the people's, and people will get very good at making the prompts. They will make beautiful movies, and then the movie gets posted on the app. People pay the membership. The person that has created the prompt gets rewarded and gets a cut of the movie. I think that will be one of the super stocks. When I see this, bro, I'm dumping hundreds of thousands of euros on it. I don't care. So that's one of the examples. It has to be something with AI. It could also be GTA 6, Take-Two making a game with AI and a real economy in the game. But again, it doesn't have to. I just know when the super stocks come, I will spot it. I just know, because I'm ready for it. And yeah, the criteria, I forgot. There's one that's very important. The stock has to exist for between 10 or 20 years, just like Apple. You see, before popping off, it existed for, oh my god, 40 years, 30 years, 4 years. Yeah, 30 years. Wow, same with Microsoft. Before popping off, it existed for 15 years ish. Nvidia too, it existed for so long, 22 years before popping off. Tesla, a little bit over 10 years. So with that, what I'm trying to say with that, the stock has to be old. The guy has to be like working for a long time, the CEO, and they all look the same. Visionaries, never give up, has something special. He's not like the others. Like you can see it. Steve Jobs was different. Elon Musk is different. The guy from Nvidia is different. It's not like the common money grabbing CEO that does it just for the money and fame, or young boys. some do it just for that. True. But yeah, you see it in the CEO when he's really about it. You see it. And yes, the stock has to be between 10 and 20 years. If it's more than that, it's alright, but it cannot be younger. It cannot. There's no stock. Maybe I'm wrong and I will make some research about it. There's no stock that has just came out with an IPO and it just kills it and goes up forever. You can see ARM, people were talking about it. Oh, it's AI, blah 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 blah. Did nothing. It stays stuck. Other companies like this, same. It cannot work. It will never work. You don't make an IPO and get rich. You can make money on the stock, but just know like it will come back down eventually. It needs to be old. It needs to be old. So this means the new super stocks are alive today. The CEO is grinding somewhere in the world right now in the garage. He's taking no vacations. He's reinvesting everything. He's taking massive risks, and people are telling him, quit, you're crazy. And right now he's grinding his ass off. And when the time comes, when the money printer starts back on and the opportunity comes, that stock will start picking up. I will see it, I will buy it, and I will be a multi-millionaire. I just know it. There's no doubt about it.